All right, Playboys, let's run it. Get some of you guys in here. Let's do a real quick mic check. Which YouTube podcaster has supported the Justice 8? I'd say barely. Only Food News. Yeah, I'd say about the same, homie. I can't sit here and deny that. Like I said on the broadcast with Compa Raider, you know, if people are willing to swallow their pride and let people help, I'm all for it, homie. But I'm not getting involved in something that I'm gonna come back and bite me in the ass. I'm already been with that. I'm good, player. All right, let me know if you guys can hear me. I see the audio going good, so poquito cafecito para los huesos. Let me see what we got over here. Let's run it, man. We got we had politics yesterday like a mother, homeboy. All right, let me make sure. Talk about gun control. Talk about it. All right, let's see. Let's get this thing out of here. 27 lower than recommended. Come on, homie. I got 27. Man, they want a bit rate of that. All right, let me see something real quick. Output, bit rate. Why is it so low? I don't know, but let's see what happens here. Whatever that does. All right, here we go. What's going on? Big Chucks, ¿qué dices, güey? ¿Cómo estamos? Let me raise that thing up a little bit. There you go. You boys can see. Let's get some people in the building, and then we'll run it, homeboy. Let's see what we got over here. All right. I'm trying to see. What's today? Today's already Tuesday. Rams lost Sunday by 1, homie. I can't be upset at that, carnal. Goff had that coming. The Cowboys, man, oh man, you look green in the picture. I look green in the picture, huh? Let me see, oh boy. I'm seeing over here. It looks okay, carnal. Nah, Chucky, you tripping, homie. What's up, West Coast? West Coast in the building. Messing with the bit rate, so I don't know, homeboy. Hey, at least I got the comment section going, right? If it ain't one thing, it's a mother other, homeboy. There we go. Excellent stream status. That's what I'm talking about, homie. The philosopher was crack-a-lacking, homeboy. Yeah, I went on. God, what's her name? I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I went on. It's that one Latina lady from the View. I think she's. I think she might be Cubana. I'm not sure, homeboy. Let me see. What's her name? Anna. What's her name? Anna. Let me turn my Wi-Fi on real quick. Anna Navarro, dude. She made a comment on Trompito and let's see if you guys can see that one. That one right there, right? With the crosshairs. I made a comment on her thing yesterday. I caught it early. I got about 320 different messages on me. And I said, you know what? I'm not a Republican, but I'm voting for Trump this year. Oh, man, they came out of the woodworks, homie. They just ain't liking it, carnal. And, you know, the sad part is that the majority of the people that were commenting were not commenting any kind of dispute or debate or any kind of logical, reason why I should or should not vote a certain way. All they were all saying was pretty much, how are you gonna vote for a dictator? How are you gonna vote for this? Like, I'm like, come on, man, give me some substance over here, homie. And no, everybody said, oh, you must be uneducated. In other words, all the insults that they say that Trompito throws at people, which he does. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say he doesn't. They do it to me, and all of a sudden I'm this uneducated guy, right? Because I don't want to vote your way. Listen, carnal, to me it's pretty much, if you want to vote for somebody, we can have that adult discussion, and at the end, when it's all said and done, if we don't agree on it, we just don't agree on it. But I don't have to sit here and insult you because I don't agree with you, because that tells me you have no argument, carnal. You have no argument, and that's what it is, homeboy. Let me see. Where you at? People. Message retracted. Talk about alleged informant from the Justice 8. I saw something about that. Somebody sent me a clip on it, right? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Somebody sent me a clip on Instagram because they're saying that somebody from the Justice 8 is supposedly turning state's evidence or snitching or something, and the the lady who is being accused of that made a video and completely shut it down and said that's not her, that that's not her voice, that she's not doing anything. But when it comes to stuff like that, like when people, for lack of a better word, snitch or whatnot, you're gonna it's gonna come out. There's no way of getting around it where you're gonna be on paperwork and snitch or something, and somebody's not going to find out or somebody's not gonna be able to tell. Yeah, if you're watching, let me know, player, because I don't see it now. But maybe they erased it. I don't know, but I know for a fact that I did definitely see one of the ladies from the Justice Aid. I don't know if she's from the Justice Aid, but maybe she's part of their crew. But they're trying to say that she snitched, but without any proof, homie. Charlie, I ain't confirming or denying. It's that's their pedo right now, carnal. Let me see what we got in the house, man. Big Bad Monte in the building. All right, there you go, homie. You got your shout out, carnal. Make sure to send that $2 somewhere, carnal. Let's see what we got. Saludos, Gil. I can vote now. Validated streetwear. That's good, homeboy. For a lot of you vatos who believe, like I believed this for like, bro, like maybe a good 10, no, maybe longer, 10, 15 years. I believed that I couldn't vote. And then I did some research and found out that I can absolutely vote. Any felon in California can vote. As long as you're not on parole, you can vote. If that's old charges and now you're, being a regular guy, regular woman out in the streets, you can vote. I remember I had this conversation with my cuñado. He's next con, and he's like, "No, I can't vote, Gil." I said, "Nah, brother, you better look it up. In the state of California, you can vote after being a felon. You can't ever own a firearm, but you can vote." And talking about firearms, I was watching this one show yesterday. It's one of those Alaskan shows, right? And I was like, man, I wonder if Alaska would be willing to change the law, or maybe who knows what their law is on felons having weapons, because a lot of the places in Alaska, when you live there, you live off the land. And how are you going to survive off the land without a gun, man? But that's just me, carnal. That's just me. Let's see what you got. Cubole Kimosabi. Cubole Gil, Mr. Gil. They out there with the cheeseman again. What next? Now it's some vato riding, another vatos coattail. That's what it is, homie. Que les vaya bien. Let me try to fix that thing real quick. Let me see if this works. No, that doesn't work. Okay, so let me see if this works then. Same shit, different bat channel, Holmes. Let me see. Same thing. Just make sure to keep it to 2 sentences, Holmes. Keep it to 2 sentences. 450. How about that, player? Chale. I'm over here having a good time, my boy. Don't. Yeah. Oh, what is this, bro? What is this? No. Carnal, that's way too shorty. So let's say, how about that? There you go, Kimo. Now we're getting somewhere. Holmes. One more time for your mind, carnal. Almost. We're getting there, Kimo. We're getting there. There we go, fool. Now we got you, oh man. They love the cheeseman, homie. Let them get it, carnal. They supposed to hate, homie. Homie, when you're doing something good, you're doing something big, homie, they're supposed to hate, player. Let me see. They're already calling in, huh? Give me a second. Let me make sure I'm connected. Yeah, give me 1 second there, caller. Let me try to connect this thing before we get too crazy. Broadcaster. Caller, are you there? Nah, hold on. Now you haven't connected. Bluetooth. Give me 1 second. Caller is already calling without even knowing, homie. Come on now. There you go. You there, caller? Hello. Roger, what's up, Roger?
AKA Roger. That's not my real name, but
Yeah. What's up, fool? Talk to me.
Listen. So I wanted to ask you because here's the thing that the big thing with the Iowa the caucuses, Trump won big time.
Yeah, he did. He
You
destroyed
know,
it.
and nobody was thinking that he was going to win that big. So this is a big thing to the Democrats. So, the thing about Trump, when it comes to Hispanic voters and stuff like that, like a lot of things, I think that he turned off a lot of people when he said in the first thing. And it was like, remember when he was saying like, when he
Oh
wanted to
yeah,
build
for
the
sure.
wall.
That's what it turned me off. That's why I told Trump to go f himself for sure.
Yeah, and it says that, so now we say, okay, so I guess my thing is like, so where do you stand on, so I think this is the thing that turns off a lot of Latinos when it comes to immigration, because any Latino, even myself, we all have people that came here that immigrated to this country, some even illegally.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I have a cousin who came here illegally. He's very high up in the Air Force. He retired. He couldn't make it a captain, but he became, he was but I guess the thing is, dude, do we need to let that go, or is it, did he really, so was Trump put out of context, or
No, no.
do we
Listen,
need to?
Trump definitely started his last campaign on shitting on us to a
Mm,
point, right? I felt a certain way. I told him to f himself, and that's why I wouldn't vote for him then. But at this point, where we're at, bro, I don't care about that
yeah,
right now. I swear to you, I don't care for what I see. What I'm
yeah,
seeing on the border itself is insane.
yeah,
What I'm seeing with this administration, the Biden administration, with letting the LGBTQ community just run amok without any kind of borders, and when I say that, I don't mean about gay people in general. I mean like having when you have these guys dancing in front of kids.
mm,
And they seem not to have a problem with it. And when they're okay with men going into ladies' restroom as long as they say they're women, and then also they also say it's fine to have men and female sports as long as they transition. That's when the Democratic Party completely lost me, bro. And at this point, I could care less. We need new management. If this was a company, the old man is running us into the
yeah.
ground.
No, I agree with you 1,000%. But I think that it's almost like the Democrats, they want to keep us like segregated. So
Yes.
they're gonna do like, so for instance, like with the immigration thing, they almost want to keep us with the blacks, like, oh, the rate. But at the same time, bro, the black community has been running amok. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at
They do what they
and
do.
at the same time, bro, even there's certain people in our community, and even dude, even I'm gonna tell you something right now, bro. Like even the illegal immigration, the people that are coming over, dude, some of them are not coming over to work anymore. It's a different generation, bro.
Yeah,
You
for
know what I mean?
sure,
Like
for
before,
sure. It's a much lazier generation. People just want.
it really is. Yeah, thank you, Gil, and that's what I wanted to just, I'm
Of,
glad that you see that.
of course.
And it's I don't know, dude, but I'm almost at the point where I'm like, you know what, we should close the borders.
No,
You know
we
what I
need no
mean?
with title. Listen, Title 42 worked perfectly at the time. Title 42 was needed
Mhm.
because then the waiting line is on that side of the border. Right now, what they're doing, they're bringing them, they're allowing them in, they're releasing everybody and saying, "Come back to court." So, in other words, for
Yeah,
people who are coming in here, it's a free ride, homie. It's like, oh, do they gonna let us in? Let's go, and that's what they're doing. And I do think that the Democratic Party knows their numbers are gonna go up, so they're pushing these people in here, but
yeah,
at the same time, they can't handle them. It's too many people. It just is. It's too many people at
yeah,
one time.
yeah. Bravo, Gil. That's all I
Hey,
wanted to say,
thank you,
bro.
Roger. Have a good
Bravo.
one,
I
brother.
agree with you 1,000%. Have a good
You
night.
too. All right, people. If you guys can't get in at these phone calls, if you want, you can text me and I'll call you back. Just text me what you want to talk about. That way I can kind of filter through it and then we'll go through it. But the number is right there, 747-279-8109. We're not making an 800 number yet, P-Dog, homie. There it is. There's a number, people. What's the number? 747-279-8109. Caller. Who's this?
Fucker,
What's happening?
I want to start off by saying, fuck Roger, you bullshit guy.
Oh, shit, Habib. Where you been, buddy?
My name is Rajni, fucker, you
Oh,
racist piece of shit.
oh, I thought it was... No, we had a regular caller named Habib. You sound just like him, buddy.
Listen to me, fucker. Quit going for Palestine. This is bullshit. I have business with Israelis. They give me microchip. I'm tired of your bullshit guy, Cholo guy. They come into store. They fuck everything up. I'm sick of this shit, fuckers.
hey, then I don't know, homie. You better vote for somebody else, because over here in California.
I'm going to stick my hookah end into your bungle if you keep fucking around, guys.
Oh, man. All right, fucking. What was your name again?
My name is Rashmi.
Okay, Rashmi. Have a great night, brother. Appreciate the call. Oh shit! Hey, that was a good one. That was a good one. I can't sit here and say it wasn't. Iowa, yeah, the Iowa, homie. They want it. One day we'll get more brain. You know who else? Let me see. Vivek, man, that was a surprise. Vivek is on Trompito land, homeboy. He's let me see where we at here. Let me find my canal homes. Put it over here. It's kind of nice to have that here. Vivek is now, after saying he would not, he's endorsing Trompito, Holmes. It's kind of a big surprise. All right, here we go. Caller, who's this?
Yepa.
Kimo Sabi. ¿Qué onda, carnal, from Texas?
What's the deal? What's the deal, homie?
You know, we over here putting in work like always, homeboy. Nothing major.
Hey, like Cheech and Chong say, Mexican American. If you eat tamales.
And their nanas and their ninos not around the room. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up with Trompito, man? What's up? He's gonna help us, or he's gonna bring all the primos and the tios and the abuelas?
No. Hey, wait! I'm telling you, when I was on that lady's Instagram, bro, I just got bombarded in one day. 300 and something messages. The majority of them were, "Oh, you want a dictator? Oh, they're gonna take over this country." Oh, I'm like, bro, you ain't that scare tactic BS is not working. You try to scare us with the vid that it's gonna kill us. That's gonna do this. Ahora que va a venir Trompito and he's gonna make he's the next Hitler, fool. That's what they're saying. He's the next Hitler.
But you know the sad part about it, carnal? That all the raza still wants this freaking old ass man, homie.
Not all, fool. Not all.
No. But I'm saying, but you know, some of them, you know, they don't really know the whole thing about politics. You know how this vato just been, you know what I'm saying? You know, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's doing certain things, but he's also got a bad track record, homie.
Yes, he has a horrible record, but I think a lot of the raza is starting to wake up. I've spoken. Listen, I speak to a lot of people, bro, and
right.
A lot of people are just scared to say anything, Kimo. They're just they're afraid, fool. They're just afraid, especially like at work or anything else. A lot of people are conservative. They're just afraid to say anything because they're gonna do what they try to do to me. Oh, you're a racist. Right? Oh, you're a coconut. Oh, nah, man. I'm a man with my own opinion. Yeah. Oh, you're Cali man. I'm a man with my own opinions. And if you can't respect me, then that's un-American. America is a place where you're supposed to be able to have discussions and not,
consensus.
Yeah, because
consensus.
Because I don't agree with you. I told one person, I said, okay, if he's gonna be a dictator, that means you're gonna be a communist, because that's what the super right says about Biden. Oh, you guys are communists.
Exactly.
You guys are social. No, homie, let's have the conversation on policy. Right now, all I know is that inflation is through the roof. Crime is through the roof. The border is wide open. It's
fucking out of there.
Hey, dude, it's out of control. And Grandpa's just like, look, do I walk over here? Do I walk over there? Like, you come on.
Carnal, I remember when my jefitos had a cantina by the freaking border, man, and there was a railroad tracks coming through. Man, we used to let them fools come in if they needed work. If my jefa needed somebody to make tamales, tacos, you know, hey, they were in a cantina. Hey, shit, bring them in. But now it's like, hey, give them this, give them that, give them this. Hey, and we're stuck, homie. We're stuck. We're trying to even get $1 on a raise.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right now, what they're trying to do is they're trying to give everybody, we want to, like California, they might pause that, that $20 minimum wage for.
Oh yeah.
They might pause it. We're in a huge deficit. California is down, I think, like $34 billion for the next year. And
we can't even get 50 cents over here.
Ahí está, güey. Aquí les van a dar como unos 8 días varos y un chingazo, güey. Nothing major.
Hey, why do you think we're still running Coyote over here?
hey, that fucking double is going to be like $25, fool. That's insane.
Man, but at the end of the day, man, Raza needs to get together, man. Go to city council, go to community, community meetings, and get together, man, and start educating ourselves about politics.
what to do, taking the initiative. Like I told you, man. It's just about writing petitions. Getting city councilmen. I know in some states and in some areas it's hard to reach to the public, but man, dude, we got to educate ourselves to stick together instead of worrying about who's doing this and why Biden is, why Trumpito is doing this. Hey, homie, at the end of the day, man, we're gonna be stuck if we're not gonna educate ourselves, bro.
For sure, bro, for sure. But that's what
Instead
we're over
of,
here trying to do it, homie. We're trying to educate the people,
hey,
carnal.
hey, instead of talking about orale que randa fade. Hey, you know what, homie? Hey, fly me out over there, homie. Hey, I'll get the wances on, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the little short vato on, or the sit that little vato down.
Hey, homie. All I know is have that same energy when you see this Playboy, homeboy. That's it. And we'll see.
Hey, a la neta, homie. But you know what, man?
We'll
Hey,
see.
Gil, man. Hey, keep educated, man. Keep pushing the positive, man, instead of the negative. Because some of these vatos, man, they ain't gonna know what to do when the shit hits the fan, homie.
Yeah, for that. For sure. Hey, Kimo, always appreciate the phone call, homeboy.
Yeah,
All right,
sorry,
all
man.
right, homie, late. Yeah, so here's let me see if you guys can hear it. Why? The Trompito, he got the endorsement of Vivek, bro. There you go. And Vivek said he wouldn't vote for him, bro.
Who leads this country? And so we heard We the People last night, and that is why last evening I met my friend here. We met.
All of a sudden they're amigos, homie. No, the audio should have kicked in by now.
And do everything
I'm sorry.
in my power to lead us to victory in this war. It is a 1776 moment right now.
But let me.
That's where we live right now.
Let me.
You want to know what does it mean to be a Republican today?
You should have audio by now, homie.
Ideals of 1776. Ideals like freedom and merit and the pursuit of excellence. That you get ahead in this country, not on the color of your skin,
There you go.
but on the content of your character and
but
your contribution.
this is a huge lesson for a lot of us, especially Latinos and even brothers, man. Look at the stuff that Vivek has said against Donald Trump. He had said pretty much that he wouldn't vote for him, that he wouldn't do this, that he wouldn't do that. He was at least insinuating that kind of stuff, right? This is what makes the güeros more powerful, even though he's not a güero, but he's politicking like a white man. This is what makes white America much more powerful than brown America. Like even in California, we got the numbers, but we don't have that in us, unfortunately, too many times. And what is that? That is the ability to politic on one another as far as politics go. Once you know you're out the race because you're not going to win, I'm going to endorse this guy. Just like that, homie. With us, no. With us, it's screw that guy. I ain't messing with that guy. Any kind of politics, any kind of thing, screw that guy. I'm not messing with that guy. And that's where we fall short as people. That's where that's why America has what America has, homie. America's, like I've said, gone to war with all kind of people. China, Germany, you name it. They've gone to some major wars. And after the wars are done, hey, we chalk up our losses. We break out the maps. We say, this is your territory, this is your territory. And after that, we're doing business together. We, on the other hand, are still, busting on each other over something that happened 50 years ago, carnal, over the block, homeboy. And that's why I try to school some of you vatos. And this is high-level politics right here, homie. This is how it's done. Vivek and Trump were at each other's throats a week ago. Now they're homies in the same fight because at the end, they're going to the same fight. So when it comes to our issues, instead of, trying to get in somebody's way, help them out, homes. At least that's what I'm saying, carnal. All right. You guys want to call in real quick? 747-279-8109, homie. What you got over here? What did you say? What did you say? What did you say? Let me get this out of here. Studio mode. Trip out. The government had an emergency meeting over the weekend on the UFO issues. They all came out shook from the meeting. Yeah, that one whistleblower is still talking about it and saying that they've recovered a few ships. Let me see real quick which ones. We're gonna get it. Okay, this is the one. This is the one.
situation, and a notice reviewed by
not the one. Caller, who's this? Hello. Pues si no quieres hablar, carnal, no te van a hablar, homie. Hello, you there?
Hello.
Come on, come through, caller. Talk to us.
Brother, this might be off subject, but it's weighing on my heart heavy. Can I ask you something?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I'll be quick. All right, so, hey, my brother, he just turned 30. Hey, can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, my brother just turned 30 and came home January 11th from an 11-year prison sentence. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, brother. Go ahead, keep going.
All right, bro. Hey, so my brother just came home from a 11-year prison sentence for a murder, and he kicked me to the curb for his girl, bro. What do you tell me to do? What should I do?
What do you mean he kicked you to the curb for his girl?
Cause she snitched on me. I got a case about her, like misdemeanor shit, but she's a rat.
Okay.
But he told me pretty much get lost, but I saw him in person and he didn't get nothing off his chest in person, but now won't respond.
Well, then, unfortunately, it seems like, he's got his mind made up. You can't force somebody to have a relationship with you if they're not. Hopefully.
Brother, that's what the homie from Playboy told me, take the hint.
Yeah. Yeah, fully.
He told me, he said, brother, he just doesn't want to tell you. You're the little brother, like, get off his dick. Like, but it's hard to hear that, bro.
No, absolutely. It's real hard to hear because
it breaks my heart. I'm sitting at Walmart parking lot drinking the beer. Like, I'm heartbroken, bro.
Oh, no, and as you should be, homie. Like, no, there's no offense about it.
Bro,
as
tears,
you should be.
Tears involved.
Now, he shook you for his old lady, you said?
Yeah, bro, and I held him down 11 years straight. He went down at 19, just got out January 11th, like a couple days ago at 30. And, bro, and now he's acting like I'm an enemy. He doesn't even know me in person. Like, he smokes a cigarette and stands back. Like you swing on me, I'm going to do you kind of shit. But that's my blood brother.
Yeah, I hear you, but,
Weird.
A lot of times when, guys get out of prison, they still got that mentality. So, at the very least, I would just give it some time. Like, let him cool off, let him figure out what's going on. Because right now, life to him is just coming at him full force and real quick because he's been used to being in a cell for all these years. So if he just got out of that life is coming at him very quick. And a lot of times, guys in those situations don't know how to handle stress very well, don't know how to handle conflict very well because the only way they know how to handle conflict a lot of times is with fighting, right? So my advice to you, my man, is hold off for a couple weeks. And then maybe you can attempt it. And if it doesn't happen, then unfortunately it doesn't happen. But that is your brother. I'm sure you're going to see him at some type of family events eventually.
Only brother I got too.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
I hear you.
I for 11 years sending money every week. When I didn't even have money to eat, I would send him bread. Like, damn, he's in a worse spot than I am.
Yeah, bro. That sucks.
He comes home, bro. He's like, hey, send me music. But then I send him music. He opens it. Don't respond like 10, 20 messages. He won't respond to me, bro, but he's with his bitch. They snitched on me, too, like, on top of all of it. Like,
I hear you, but that happens a lot, bro. Believe it or not, that happens more often than you know, especially over a woman. I've been in that situation with my brother, rest in peace. But you know what? At least you got your brother. Let some time go by, homie, and maybe you go back and address the situation. But right now, the more you bug him, the more he's going to push away from you, the more he's going to be like, this fool needs me. So just let it go and wait a couple of weeks, homie. That's my advice to you.
Yeah. I want to say one thing.
Shoot.
The dude Cali Herbs from Playboy, he told me the same shit. He's like, brother, your brother doesn't want you in his life. He just doesn't want to tell you. But I can't accept this, dog. It's been like 5 days and I'm just drinking, dog, like crying. I'm sick. I have one brother and he doesn't fucking like me, I guess. I mean, I don't know what the fuck I did. I didn't do shit.
Yeah, it is what it is, homie. Just don't dwell on it too much where you find yourself sitting in jail because you got a DUI or something like that.
That's what it's been. I've already caught that. Yeah, bro. It's fucking sickening.
All right, player. Hey, man. Hope everything works out for you, my man.
Cholo.
That's right, homie. Thanks, brother. Late. There you go. We even get some advice in this house, homie. Hopefully the guy, sometimes people just need somebody to talk to, man. Unfortunately, there's many people out there that just don't really have anybody to talk to. And they want some advice. Hey, we're here, homeboy. It happens, kind of. I find myself drinking in much worse places, man. Am I my brother's keeper? Yeah, that's the one, player. All right, guys. So let me see what else we got in the house. So here we go. Caller, who's this?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing? Where you calling from?
Pretty good. Big shout out from Nashville over here, Nashville, Middle Tennessee. We're snowed in, man. It's like -5 degrees right now. Yeah.
I feel sorry.
I have a quick question for you, man. What do you think about the situation in the border?
I think
in Eagle Pass, the Texas military taking over and not letting the border patrol in some sections.
Where's? Let's see. I haven't even heard about that one. The military.
Yeah. The Texas military took over because they thought the feds, which is the border patrol, weren't doing their job.
So it's almost like a National Guard type thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much, man. They're pretty much exercising their state's right.
Okay, I see it right here.
Texas is
This one, right?
blocking federal agents from processing migrants in a public area of Eagle Pass, just a mile away from the U.S.-Mexico border. The move is the latest escalation between the state and federal government over the nation's immigration policy. Texas's Republican Governor Greg Abbott
I
deployed
think the
National Guard
state,
troops to the
Texas,
park.
is pretty
They are
much
now
using
preventing
their state's rights instead of depending on the Biden administration to patrol the border.
I tell you what, if I was a governor of Texas, I'd probably do something like that as well, man. I think my personal opinion is this. It's easy for Democratic politicians, especially the president, to sit here and say, "Oh, let everybody in," when they're not coming to your state. As soon as the governor of Texas, Abbott, started sending them to Chicago, to New York, I think they've gone so far like 92,000, bro, in the last year. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's hectic, man. I think like that too. I feel bad, I feel very bad, but man, I feel like, holy my, man.
Well, no,
control it.
Yeah, what they're doing
because of the big caravans.
That's the thing. The caravans will not stop until they hear, hey, the border's closed. These countries are so, poverty stricken that they're coming and they hear, oh, we can get in, and they're getting phone calls from from their uncles or tias or cousins. Hey, we're getting in. They're letting us in, and then we're gonna fight it. Which means once you walk into the doors of America, you're in. If they give you, even if they say come back to court, you're in. You're in. You're in a much better position than you were in your own country of birth, right? But
yeah, man, I feel bad, but man, we kind of. Yeah, and it kind of sucks, because I'm Latino, Hispanic. I'm super proud of being Mexican, my heritage. But it's like, God, man, we kind of have to control who's coming in, especially nowadays where everybody don't like us.
Well, you need to have adults in the room, and what problems is people when they make policy out of compassion and not really, out of thinking something through. It's like there's somebody that wants to get a job, right? And I know the guy's a tweaker. And he's got a family, he's got kids, but I know he's gonna steal something or something. I'm not gonna hire him. You're just not, And somebody, but have compassion. No, because I know the guy's gonna burn the spot. I'm not saying that's what it is for the immigrants, but the thing is, once you let 1,000, 10,000 like that, they're not going to stop. And that's the thing. What we need to do is all the money that we're wasting over here by housing, let's send some money back to those countries of origin and say, here, man, start setting up shops. My thing is we should do a lot of the manufacturing in all these countries. If we did the manufacturing.
That's exactly what I think. Instead of helping China out, because what I've heard and what I've read in some articles is that we've actually built China's manufacturing industry. We should do that over here. We're over here instead of over there, so people will in the continent of America won't have a choice or won't have to make that choice to immigrate to the United States.
Yeah, and the thing is this: when it comes to the liberals, I could at least see they would have They to me would have an argument if they actually got in front of immigration reform and started pushing some laws. Dude, they don't even try. They don't even try. Man. The Republicans, I already know they're not going to try, bro. Their thing is no, this and that. But the Democrats are supposed to love us brown people, homie. They don't brown us. They don't love us. They just want our brown vote. That's all it is.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, man, they both have a big interest in illegal immigration, or what they call the illegal immigration and people crossing over.
Right.
To me, in my opinion, because they could stop it because they're too worried about controlling other countries' borders. And in 1 second and 1 day, we could control our border. I think there's something bigger, and there's more of a higher power than us. No, do you know what I mean?
Well, sometimes it is, but you got to remember, dude. Sometimes we give politicians way too much credit. They're human beings like you and I. And sometimes they make just some dumb-ass decisions. And the dumb-ass decision from the Biden administration was Title 42. And the reason was because they ran on a platform that they were going to remove Title 42, but they did not have an answer after Title 42, which meant Title 42, you're waiting on the Mexican side of the border to file your paperwork for amnesty. So in other words, people were there waiting for weeks and months. No more caravans were coming because people were saying, hey, dude, this is a long-ass line. Nobody's getting in. Yeah. Well, once you open the doors to the barn and everybody's coming into the party without even checking any paperwork, everybody says, shit, I'm invited to the party too. And that's why we're getting so many people. And the governor of Texas, what are you going to do when you got 100,000 people at your doorstep, bro, and you don't have the manpower? Shoot them to Chicago, shoot them to New York, shoot them to California.
You know what? And to be honest with you, man, I work at a section, man, like in the financing industry, and there's a lot of Hispanics, man, that pretty much took over a lot of construction and everything because a lot of Americans, which is Caucasian and African Americans, they didn't want to work those jobs, man.
Yeah,
you know how I tell people, it's like we're building America right now, man.
Oh, for sure.
And I think another issue with us is we were too busy trying to tell our kids, hey, the only way you're going to succeed is go to college, get a bachelor's degree, get a master's degree. You're going to make it that way, which that's a false, man.
Right,
because I make more money than a lot of people that graduated from Yale and Harvard. And I'm telling you because I ran into it and you know, I'll have discussions with them. I know more people that are like paisas. That's what that's what they call them, paisas, that are making the freaking 6 figures.
Oh yeah,
or more,
for sure. You can make some great money in construction. You just gotta, hustle like everything else.
You gotta hustle, man. So I think that's a big lie, man. Here in this country, where people tell you gotta go to college to succeed in life, but that's a big lie.
Yeah,
because
you don't
trades,
have to.
Man, the trades se los están rifando acá.
Es todo.
HVAC, plumbing, everything, man.
Right now, only the snow plows are making money, full in Tennessee.
Yeah, over here, man. Well, I'll give you guys a big shout out over there, man, and take care, man. Positive vibes.
For sure. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the call.
All right, man.
All right, brother. Late. Oh man, yeah. Let's look into this one real quick, man. American Cholo, what's your take on the Brooklyn Tunnel? What's up, Cali Raider? Let's check it out, player.
Wild discovery underneath a synagogue in Brooklyn.
An illegal tunnel found below the Chabad-Lubavitch World
I don't know if you guys have seen this one.
Crown Heights.
All right, Fox 5's Lisa Evers takes a look at how it was discovered.
The NYPD was called to a location best known as a sacred site for the Chabad-Lubavitch Orthodox Jewish sect. Authorities say a group of Jewish men who had a long simmering disagreement burrowed through tunnels under several buildings to break into the synagogue. They got into fights and destroyed fixtures.
The cement truck was here, and these individuals or some of their friends perhaps who broke through some of those adjoining properties disrupted the repairs and
caller is this
broke through the wall in the sanctuary and vandalized that wall as well.
Hello. Yeah, they're not coming through. Yeah, so that was in Brooklyn, man. They had these tunnels in the synagogue, and then the Orthodox Jewish guys went nuts when they tried to close them off. Johnny Garcia, shout out to Johnny Garcia, man, from Breed Street. What's up, homeboy? ¿Cómo estás, güey? All right, let's see what you got. Caller, who's this?
Hey, it's Roger, bro.
What's up, Rogelio?
Listen, I just want to make a quick point. So, look at dude, who is the superstar of Central America right now? Uvalde, right?
Of course.
The fucking Uvalde. The Central American Salvador.
Not
right?
Ubaki or something. Ubaki, not Uvalde.
Ubaki.
Something like that,
yeah,
yes.
Ubaki. I pronounce his name, but look, dude, how did one guy, a young guy, fix this country? This country was being immigrated by the gangs, and he took care of this country, bro. That's what we need here today. You know what I mean?
I agree, fool. I agree, because he's doing the stuff that politicians are too soft to do and too scared to do. He went in there, put in work, and now his people are thriving. I mean, that's what we need. That's what we need here in America, carnal.
Yeah, bro. Listen, bro. Even people in El Salvador now, bro. You ask anybody in El Salvador, they're like, "Whoa, we feel safe.
Yes.
There's no gangs. They got rid of the Mara Salvatrucha at its roots, bro.
And they say their tourist has gone through the roof. It's going. A lot of people want to go there because they have beautiful oceans and beaches, but people are scared because of the stigma of the gangs over there.
Yeah, dude, all of our countries are beautiful, bro, but that's what we have to do, bro. Like, what the fuck? What are we doing in this country? Look at San Francisco. San Francisco is the most beautiful. Dude, it's fucking trash, bro.
All right, Roger, I got some more calls coming in, player.
All right, later.
Thank you, late. All right, Big Roger's at the house. All right. So hold on. Where's he at? Where? I told the tunnels. Where is that one, actually? Oh, there you go. Whoever's questioning the secret tunnels hasn't clearly seen the Ninja Turtle. Well, there you go, people. The tunnels are for the Ninja Turtle movies. Caller, who's this?
It's Jesus from Mexico.
Jesus from Mexico.
Oh my God! Hey, I just got on Wi-Fi on TV. Hey,
oh, that's up.
Who's gonna be Trampito's running mate?
Trompito's running mate? You know what, dude? I could see Vivek, fool. I could really see Vivek, but I think he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna pick a lady because Haley's not gonna run with him. I could see Vivek will be a definitely one because it'll bring like a younger base that he needs.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see even DeSantis. I could see either one of those wanting to be his running mate. Hopefully he picks one of them. But other than that, who knows, man? I think it does. I think at the end of the day, though, it doesn't matter. Trompito's the campeón. Come on, fool. Trompito's the campeón. He's gonna come in here and sock up whoever's fucking running against him, fool. Hands down. There's no way they're gonna beat the guy right now. People are just sick and tired. It doesn't matter who you are. I see people going a lot to like Brooklyn and other like hood areas, and everybody's they're like, shit, my money ain't worth nothing. I'm gonna vote for Trump. Like, people are tired of it. They're all that the racist card. Nobody cares anymore, fool. Nobody cares. People are like, dude, we need to change.
Going to shit.
Yes,
I know.
Yes,
I know. I live here in Mexico and Nayarit, and I live in California. California is a shithole, dog.
California.
Come out here to
expensive as hell,
come
bro.
Out here to Nayarit, and you wouldn't see a homeless motherfucker out on the street, man. There's a lot of money out here.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, dude. Hey, brother, I appreciate the phone call de Mexico, carnal.
All right, bro. God bless you, man, and keep doing the good work.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. There you go, homie. We getting worldwide. We national up in this beat, homeboy. So don't trip, people. The tunnels in Brooklyn are because of the Ninja Turtles, carnal. You know what I wanted to bring up too that I haven't? Let me see. Caller, who's this?
What up, Gil? This is Eddie from San Jose. How you doing?
What's up, Eddie from San Jose?
Not much, man. I want to apologize for two things really quick.
Shoot.
Number one, I apologize what the Lions did to your Rams, man.
That's
number one. Those Leones attacked you guys, man. You got to be careful with the big bad Lions.
Yeah, they say "wow." That's what they did for.
That's what it is. Second thing, I apologize that Boo Boo didn't leave you his black for men's hair dye for your. I'm watching you on the big screen right now. And I've seen all the blancos, little hairs.
Those are blonde, fool. They're not white. It's just the camera color doesn't catch it, fool. Soy rubio, güey. Soy rubio.
Okay. On the left side, it's actually pretty clean. On your left side, it's pretty clean. It's a little slick. Looks like you got tres flores or something. On the right side, you look like like a prima donna Pepe Le Pew.
Look at that fool. I got hair, player. You probably just bald, carnal. I got hair. I got Goldilocks, homeboy.
I got hair. I got black and white myself.
That's right, homeboy. That's right. So,
hey,
what's good?
Really quick. I got a question for you, the man of wisdom. So we're checking you out. All right, we've been digging you for the last one personally since you've been on. What you've been on about approximately 3 years?
More like 4, going on 5, really. Like on the podcast, yeah.
Oh, right on. Yeah, time flies, man.
Yeah, for sure.
One thing I want to ask you, and the only reason I'm asking is I know you'll give me an honest answer.
Yeah, shoot.
What would you say would be your number? Or let's maybe 3 things. And if you can answer,
okay.
What would you say would be one of the things you not necessarily regret, but you wish you could have done differently, only in regards to YouTube entertainment, like as far as your channel? What would be 1 or 2 things that you wish you could have done differently, perhaps taken a different approach?
I think
in general.
I think in general, I would have never responded to any negativity. I would have never responded to anybody at all. I think who did a great job was somebody like Wes Watson. He came in, never said nothing, never did nothing, never responded to anybody's stuff. That's why you see now there's a lot of people that will make all kind of videos on me. I don't respond, fool. I don't care. I figured out. I figured out the game. The game is they're trying to catch up to what you're doing, and they're supposed to hate. So I would have said that, not letting the comments and all that stuff get to you, because when you're first fresh on this, bro, they're going to get to you. I don't care who you are, man, because you're just not used to it. Nowadays, it doesn't bug me. Sometimes I'll use it for content, let's say, a comment or something for content. But as far as getting all worked up, nah, man. To me, it's the internet, and that's all it is.
I think you made it. I think probably after your third year, you probably already got it. Like, you know what? It's gonna happen. There's nothing you can do about it. That's just part of the YouTube yarra, right?
For sure.
That's just kind of what goes with it, you know.
Yeah, well, like with my, my wife would be the one that would get heated too, right? Now she's kind of used to it, because I tell her, don't go watch. Like, if there's any stuff, because the thing is, you have to go watch to get that emotion. To me, people send me stuff, and I'll be like, hey, fool, don't send me that. I'm good. My brother-in-laws, I had to tell me eventually, hey, did you hear it? I said, bro, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If I don't see it,
you probably go through the wormhole if you'll get distracted and get off track. It goes for days. But
that's what they want. They want you to get off track, bro. They want you to get off track. And to me, we doing big things over here, carnal.
Yeah, definitely. And it's funny. It's kind of funny because some people think they just because they got the feria, the money, that they can go set up. I ain't gonna mention no names, but there's a northern podcaster. I'm from San Jose.
Yeah.
But I'm saying this guy, you know who he is. I ain't gonna say no names.
Right.
This guy goes and buys shirts and jackets and hats and spends probably tens of thousands of dollars on a studio. But if the content ain't there and you're kind of it just you gotta have it. You either have it or you don't.
Yeah, bro. I think I know what you're talking about. It is. You gotta be. Listen, what I've noticed too, a lot of people, they've all tried a certain shtick. Oh, they're going over here. Oh, they're going over here. They're dealing with this. Me, I've been pretty much the same guy you see right now that you saw 3 years ago. That's the same thing.
True.
I've never changed it up. As a matter of fact, people didn't like me because I wouldn't mess with certain people. Like, no, bro, I'm good. I'm staying in my lane. I'm not getting involved in any stuff like that.
Your ground.
I stood my ground, and that's why a lot of those guys just don't like me, which is fine. Yeah. It's fine by me.
Yeah, of course.
I don't. I said, I don't dwell on anything. When if I were to type up on my thing, American Cholo, even on my it'll come. I don't watch it, bro. I really don't. I don't watch any of that stuff because why? Because I'm so busy focusing on this, what I'm doing here, the studio. Like last week, bro, we had like 5 or 6 different episodes over here. It was just boom, boom, boom. We're just banging them out.
You guys, the way it works is when things happen natural.
Yes.
You get content that's just natural. You don't have to try.
Right.
You can probably literally get off of work, whatever time you get up in the morning, 5 a.m., you get home, you have dinner, you can turn on a live and just run with it.
Yes.
There's some other guys that gotta, who am I gonna talk about or who am I gonna set up? What can we do? It's just too scripted. And you gotta have topics.
Right.
You gotta have topics, of course, but not where you're looking at a notepad like who can I, there's gotta be, it's just who can I bring down?
The thing that I think that separates our show, especially when I'm on this thing, is that I can talk. You want to talk hood stuff? We can get it, brother. You want to talk some politics? We can run that as well. Like, we can really talk. There's people that are stuck.
Diverse.
Yeah, we're very diverse, right? That's why I'm bringing the ladies on, having Boo Boo do his own thing. Full news, all this stuff, because I want different people and different audiences. Because when I'm on, I don't care if I'm doing, even when I did Compa Raider and Linwood. At the end, I still got a message, homie. Because some people will be like, "Why do you have?" Like, some guy left me a comment, right? And respectfully, why do I have like active guys like Bozo on it? And I'm like, hey, homie, in order for me to reach the youth that are out there, I gotta deal with these gentlemen, and in a respectful way.
You're not in a box.
Yeah,
you don't keep yourself in a box. And I think the thing about it is you can only reach so far. As far as in terms of somebody's mind.
Yes.
But if you get like you guys been doing, and you got different people from different parts of life that maybe you haven't been in. Let's, for instance, the young lady, the ones that were on, she was just on the other day.
On Friday?
With another co-host. Funny lady, funny girl. She was funny. She's funny.
Okay.
She was on. I want to say I don't know if it was with Boo Boo or somebody else. Either way, my point is, you got people from different walks of life, and now you got other people tuning in that may not have tuned in to watch you, but they're watching someone you put on, or that you gave an opportunity to. So now you're opening up a whole new. You're going into warp now. Different dimensions.
Yeah, and that's what it is. And I was talking to my wife, and I was like, I said, listen, some guy was sitting here, and he left a comment, hit hard ink, shout out to the homie, he's a member for a while, and he was like, hey, I like the ladies' night, just lower down on the cussing because I'm watching it, working around the house, my kids are there, and they're like, that's something they can watch with the family, right? A couple ladies talking. But also that's the thing where it's ladies' night. One of the husbands might tell the wife, hey, dude, look, they got ladies' nights over here in American Cholo. Or a lady's watching it, and her husband, what are you watching? I'm watching American Cholo. It's ladies' night. Oh, what is that? And then, because, that way you get more people, more eyes on it, and also you give the audience more of a spectrum to watch.
It's like having multiple channels on the American Cholo. If you don't like one thing, check another channel. Check another channel.
Exactly, bro. And that's what the whole goal has been for years. And we're doing it, brother.
You got the right format, and whether they want to say it or not, there's other channels out there. Obviously they've talked about you, good or bad, but they might not say it, but they're definitely taking notes. You can tell they're even got a part of your name inside their YouTube thumbnail. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
We'll leave that alone.
Hey, brother.
Real quick, last question.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Question. What do you see yourself? What do you see yourself in your channel in let's just say for your channel in about, let's say 5 years from now? Can you even imagine that? Or is that too far?
No, I mean, I know what my goals are. My goals are first off to be able to sustain this channel, the studio, everything, and be able to, pay my bills doing this, because that way, if I was able to pay my bill, brother, I'd be making content all day. I mean, content to me is very easy to make. It really is. I just sometimes don't have the time. Yeah, I don't have time to sit there and make those small videos right now because, I'm doing a lot of stuff. I'm dealing with a lot of people. I'm scheduling. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. But to me, the first goal is, we break that 100,000, we get the plaque, and then eventually just start bringing, higher end people in here. But what I want to do also, I reached out to a couple like professors from history stuff. Like I want to change it up and be able to have these conversations where they look at us, because I'm a representation of you and a lot of other Latinos out there, whether people want to admit it or not. And when I sit there and represent us, I want them to be proud, like, man, look at that, homie. That's one of the homies over here speaking with a college professor about this, or speaking with a politician about, different policies that we don't agree with and we don't say. Instead of, and then I could also be and I could also be talking to the little homie that comes through. And listen, everybody that comes to this place when they're young, because I saw some guys say, hey, there was young guys in there, they're all gang banged out. I said, yeah, homie, but I'm planting a seed in this guy's head. I'm at least saying, hey, homie, I know you're where you're at, this and that, but I'm planting that seed in their head so eventually they could say, damn, my older homie's telling me that this ain't what it's about, because they've been hearing the negative for so long. So that's what we're doing, homie. But hopefully, if it keeps going in the same trajectory, brother, we'll be winning one way or another.
And I hear you, and it's never too late. It's never too late to start too. Maybe you can do one. Get somebody on there to how to better your credit. Maybe how to buy a home. The first steps. Something like that. My credit's shot. I just went to go get a new spot to go rent. I was scared. I had the money, but I didn't have credit. So maybe
credit's very important, brother. And unfortunately, too many young guys don't know. They think credit is on the streets, homie. Chale, credit's when you type it in there and they say minus 500. You're like, oh man, I got back credit.
All right, man. I hear you. Appreciate your time and.
For sure, brother.
Don't change the Pepe Le Pew on the right side.
Ya sabes, carnal. Ya sabes.
Hey, it's smooth.
Later, homie. Appreciate it. All right, brother. Great phone call. All right, Matthew Perales, is Lefty G still going on the American Cholo podcast? We spoke a few weeks ago. He was supposed to come through, but that fool was blowing up doing his thing. Man, more power to him. I heard he might be going. He's going to New York, and man, hopefully he signs a deal, because that guy will be able to break through and do his thing, homie. That'll be a beautiful thing for us, homie. Shout out to Lefty Gunplay. Caller, who's this?
What's up with it? What's up with American Cholo, man?
What's good?
Stepping in with your podcast today, bro. Fucking, I appreciate what you do out there, bro.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yo, keep that shit original, man.
That's right, homeboy. Thank you, man. I appreciate you calling in and supporting.
Hell yeah, man. I go by they call me South Central Outer, bro. You know me? I'm out there.
Oh yeah. What's good, homeboy?
What's good with it, man? It's like that guy that called you right now, and it's true what they say, bro. Like I look at the comments because they don't like your output on it or your input on it, and they want to criticize you like crazy. You know what I mean? Because they don't agree to their standards. You know
they want to get personal. This is what happens. They want to get personal and start throwing insults instead of actually having the conversation about why we disagree.
Exactly. Well, you got to agree to disagree, bro.
Yeah.
Like that. Sorry, it's like me. A lot of people get on my comment and tell me they agree to disagree to what I do. I'm like, damn, bro. Like they really want to see you not succeed. And that's the crazy part.
That is, dude. That is the unfortunate part. But when you got your focus on, you don't worry about them, brother. You're just kind of going straight, and they're gonna be in the rearview mirror, just trying to latch onto what you're doing, homies. To me, I let them say their shit.
What you said earlier, it's a good point, bro. Sometimes a lot of people want to feature that negative ass shit and then be like, hey, did you see this, bro? If I don't see it, I don't care.
Right. Exactly, bro.
If I don't see it, I don't care. Don't pin me to shit that is irrelevant to what I do. You know what I mean? Like, don't pin me on stuff like that. And I say it all the time. Like, people quieren mirar esa negatividad with everything. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'll be like, God damn,
and
bro.
A perfect example, and I won't even say names because I don't want to give any clout. 3 Finger and fucking 16, right? Lefty Gunplay and all those guys, they're hot right now. They're popping. Those guys are just trying to divert you to talk about them, homie. That's what they do. They sit there and try to troll you to talk about them. But to us, there's certain people we don't need in the culture. We don't care what their opinions are. Just move forward and keep on winning, homie. It seems like we got a lot of momentum going. We should keep going with it.
Yeah, and we not gonna stop, bro. I'm telling you right now, man.
For sure,
and
homeboy.
I appreciate you bringing everybody out to your podcast, man, and making it diverse, like the guy said, bringing the girls. Because I even showed it to my wife, and I was like, look at this, baby. They got a girl like running speaking the facts. You know what I mean? And that's pretty dope, bro.
That's cool, man. Thank you.
What you're doing out there. Even putting on food news, that's what putting in work out there, for the community también,
Yeah, he's coming in this. He's coming in this week. He's coming in on Friday, homeboy.
That's fucking dope, bro. And you keep on doing. Everybody keep on supporting American Cholo, man. You already know, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, homeboy. Thanks for the call.
You, bro.
All right, brother. Late. Yeah. That's what's up, homie. What's up, Nydia? Yeah, you're getting good reviews. Hey, Matthew. Yes, one of the reasons I love watching your podcast, diversity. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that super chat, man. Helps keep the lights on. Caller, who's this?
Hey, Mr. Cholo, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? It's Robert, bro. What's good?
Oh, what's up, Robert? ¿Cómo estás?
Not much. I don't know if you guys touched on this. I haven't tapped in a minute, but I mean, to me, it's looking like Trompito is pretty much gonna win the. To me, it looks like he's gonna win the election. I know we're not getting a Democrat in there. At least I don't think we are.
No, fool, Trompito's got this hands down, fool. That's fool's like Mike Tyson right now, carnal.
Yeah, definitely. But what I want to topic I want to touch on is how bad do you think it's gonna get? Like, cause he's said it. He's gonna deport massively, the biggest deportation you guys ever seen. And we know these social media feeds, maybe these news networks, they're gonna show some stuff, and the raza is gonna see some.
Oh yeah, it's gonna go crazy.
They're gonna see some señorita getting gaffled up by some big ass güerote, blue eyes, fucking blonde hair, and how are we gonna? Well, not how are we gonna react, because everybody's gonna react how they want. But like, how do you see this situation? I mean, do you see?
Well, once Trump goes into office, CNN's gonna go back, and MSNBC is gonna go back to what they were doing. Everyday Trump, hating on Trump. You think there's a bunch of videos on American Cholo? Shit, wait till Trumpito comes to office. They're gonna have every video against Trump, and he's gonna start deporting the crap out of people. But what people need to understand is, this is a direct result of the Biden administration letting so many people in, and that is going to cause other people to get harmed because they're not doing their job at the border. And a perfect example of that is like how it's going to happen even in California. You're going to get a new district attorney out here, and they're going to start throwing the book at people. Because why? Because for the last couple of years after the BLM movement, they made California a free-for-all when it comes to crime. So everybody's so sick and tired of crime. When they start doing tough on crime, people aren't really going to care. And the same thing's going to happen when they start deporting people. Most of America, there's going to be a chunk of America that's going to be upset, of course, but most of America is going to be like, well, that's what they get. It sucks, bro. It's going to be an overcorrection of what's going on right now.
Yeah, because you will kind of see what's happening. I mean, you see what's going on with they're going inside schools and
Elon Musk and all these people saying, oh, next thing you know, you're going to have to put them in your house. Or they're saying, yo, you're going to have to put them in your house. They're pretty much subconsciously readying the people to be like, no, fuck that. When it's to them, it's like when shit hits the fan, where we're coming after these motherfuckers. So my thing is, because we know we have that, I don't want to say subculture, but that certain part within Raza that they're going to take the streets. They're going to try to get aggressive. It's going to be, I see it as CNN's going to try to make us like the next BLM. You get me? Like they're going to pull on the heartstrings of the Raza by overplaying this shit. And I just want to get on top of it and have these type of conversations so we don't overreact. Because in my case, it's kind of like, bro, the law is the law. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Unfortunately, we can't make it to get amnesty yet.
I think most people feel that way. But I just don't see the Raza going up like a BLM, bro. We'll find a reason not to get involved. Well, we're more of, hey, why shouldn't I get involved instead of wanting to get involved?
What do you mean? That's exactly what Alex Enamorado was. Every time it wasn't a black person getting shot, it was a paletero, and he was fucking terrorizing people's houses.
Yeah, but Alex,
exactly what that was.
No, but Alex didn't have tens of thousands of people out there. Alex had,
but that's what they're
20,
working
30.
on. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
that's a trajectory that type of liberal type of mindset is going with, because people, I'm not saying exactly him, he did a lot of good things, but people in that type of section, they know that shit brings money, especially after seeing BLM.
Right.
I mean, come on, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, let's keep it on there. These people already they're ready. They have their nonprofit organizations. They know how to pull on the strings of the people.
Right.
It's like a big show. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to get at, is how do we, more as the people get on top of these things and see the playing field. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think we have the conversation like we're doing right now. That's exactly what we do.
Exactly.
We have an adult-like conversation, and then the big reminder is going to be Obama was the deporter in chief. I mean, that's what the border used to call him. That was his nickname, the deporter in chief, because he deported more people than any president in U.S. history, carnal, and that's a fact. But people seem to forget that he's the one that started the chains. I mean, the kids in cages, but people forget that. Yep. In other words, to me, is this: hold them both accountable, hold them both to the same standards. And we don't do that in America. We try to pick a side and say our side's better. Nah, listen, both sides are full of dirtbags, homie. But at least call both dirtbags what they are when they're doing it, instead of just trying to politic. Because people are trying to tell me, oh, Trump's a rapist. I said, okay, what's up with Bill Clinton? And they don't want to talk about it.
Exactly.
But hey, brother, I always appreciate the phone call, Robert.
Hey, yes, sir. You have a good one, man.
All right, brother. You too. Late.
All right.
There you go. How many we getting it in? Nydia, homegirl, $20 super chat. Appreciate that. Help keep the lights on. And you can catch them on Thursday. Watch the 100 Block on Thursday, 7 p.m. We will talk about credit, what it takes to get a loan, and prepare yourself for financially buy a house. You better talk to Boo Boo, get his credit. I'm not playing. Let's see what we got, man. How much more we got it? There you go, Johnny. Raza quick to kill each other, but let others stomp on us. Where's our gente with the muscle? I agree. Oh shit, I hadn't hung up with the caller yet. He was still on there. Let's see what else you guys got, man. We're about to get out of here pretty soon. But meanwhile, law is the law. Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say, Holmes. When Obama was president, even the media posted up on the 60 freeway in Mira Loma. That's right. Caller, who's this?
Hey, what's up, Gil? It's P-Dog.
What's up, P-Dog?
Yeah, you'll see me in the comment section.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to P-Dog, yeah.
Hey.
What's up, brother?
Fan of the show. I want you to know that. I like it. I support it.
Thank you,
A couple things I disagree on.
I know.
It don't matter. I just wanted to really quick kind of share some. I'm gonna try to be quick about it.
Yeah,
about the Justice 8.
Yeah, get your money.
About the Justice 8. So, and about the lack of support that they have. The main argument I hear against them is the tactics and Alex's past record. To where I say, if we think a little bit more critically, MLK in comparison was arrested 29 times, and where he went to jail. So does that make MLK any less of an activist / advocate? About the tactics by the Justice 8. Well, when it comes to tactics, you can also, going back to the civil rights, you can say Malcolm X was passive. I'm sorry, MLK was passive, and Malcolm X was militant.
Oh yeah.
But both had the same end goal. And I simply say that the Justice 8 are being targeted. I say free them. I say let's support Alex along with the Justice 8. And for everybody listening, don't get caught up with how they are advocating when the why they are advocating is more important. Remember, for most goals, the why must be bigger than the how.
For sure. And I agree with you. Like I said, when I saw that person put that post that I read off last week with Raider and Linwood in the house, I agree with it. I have to agree with it, where, you know what? I don't agree with everything and all that, but that part of the conversation is over. I don't care. To me, they are shutting them down. They don't want the guys to have a voice, unless they can find some proof where he's saying some way out stuff and doing some stuff, because the stuff that he was doing, we all know what it is. But as far as them getting broke off all that time they're trying to give him, to me, that's unjust, and it shouldn't happen. And I agree with you on that 100%.
That's it.
That's it. Hey, P-Dog. Hey, man, I appreciate you, my man.
You know what? I'm going to just say real quick.
Yeah, shoot.
I think that most people, when I hear callers talk and say, well, how do we support? What should we do? And then they make comparisons to the recent mostly peaceful protesting that happened all in 2020, which that was sarcasm, by the way.
Okay.
We don't necessarily have to compare ourselves to anybody.
Right.
We don't have to fucking destroy the city. There can just be a big swarm of people just standing there outside the courthouse in Victorville.
For sure.
It doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't have to be disruptive. Just your presence alone.
That's why I kind of, when I did my thing, I told them if they can reach out, because I've been, and I'm not going to expose everything that happened, and I got backlash from it. And to me, it's like, wait a minute, man, I'm trying to help you out here. I'm not trying to clout chase. I'm not trying to do any of that. That's the problem. A lot of times they get kind of crazy over there, and they want to disrespect the cops. That's not how you're going to win that fight. You got to win that fight, like you said. You got to be respectful. You got to be a professional when you're out there. You can't go over there all hood out and think that you're gonna get any kind of politician to listen to you. That's why you don't see all these celebrities that were supporting Alex. They've all disappeared, bro. They've all disappeared, and it's sad. Those guys should be out there. They have a lot of power. They got money. They have influence. But it seems like, well, Alex is not around anymore. That's it. They're moving on to the next big thing, dude. And that's a sad situation.
Yeah.
Hey, P-Dog, like I said, man, I appreciate it, homie. I always appreciate the support, carnal.
All right.
All right, brother. Late.
Good night.
All right, people. So, now, chale, homie. You want to do that? You better go to the Pinta, carnal. We good, homeboy. With that being said, man, let's see what we got here. We're going to go ahead and start, closing off the show. We have a show tomorrow with What's the Word? Doughboy Tony's bringing in 2 guests. We have a show on Thursday, the 100 Block with Boo Boo Bear and Nydia. And then on Friday, we have Full News, homie. We getting it in. Appreciate every single one of you guys. We're making a platform for us so we can support one another, so we can have these conversations, and we can talk about a lot of things that people just don't want to talk about, man. With that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. You want to ask how we can help the channel? Subscribe to the channel. Maybe become a member of the channel, man. It helps keep the lights on over here. We're trying to do something different. Brown-owned podcast, homie. Late.